Have you ever wondered why some people seem destined for glory while others struggle endlessly without making progress towards their dreams? What if I told you that those shining stars steadfastly manifesting their ambitious goals haven't just stumbled upon good fortune? Instead, they wield a life-changing power accessible to us all, the immense creative potential of the mind. Just by mastering our thinking and beliefs, we can radically reshape our realities. Allow me to finally reveal the step-by-step guide to help you manifest your ideal life visions. This occult knowledge of mentality's mystical influence over tangible outcomes has been grasped by history's luminaries for centuries, yet still eludes mainstream consciousness today. But the veil is now lifting. Recent scientific discoveries have shed light validating this profound causal link between our thoughts, emotions, imagination, and the reality we experience. Yes, our inner world blueprint literally shapes our results. The implications inspire awe by directing our attention and crafting empowering perspectives. We transpose wishful thinking into our living dream. This is the art of mental alchemy, taught by sages and harnessed by trailblazers across time to transform not just their destiny but the collective landscape. Today, you hold the pen to author your life to next breathtaking chapter. Allow me to finally unveil the secret to master your mind and manifest realities resonating with your noblest vision of self-actualization. The doors of perception now swing open to reveal the emergency staircase leading up from mundanity to the glorious realization of your ideal self, waiting to be given form through concentrated intention. Shall we begin ascending the steps towards its majestic revelation? The miraculous manifestation of your highest potential now patiently awaits your awakening. Reality resembles a woven cloth formed by threads of our perspective, values, and viewpoints. Like skillful weavers, we design life's fabric through the loom with our consciousness. This conveys an empowering message rather than passive spectators. We are active co-creators of our experienced realities. As destiny's curtains rise, do we merely watch the play unfold or boldly shape its narrative? While some limit themselves as audience members, maverick protagonists manifest as visionary co-authors, grasping the pen to rework their fates. By transforming beliefs, they transfigure choices, thereby altering results. Where consensus pursues set endings for these audacious few, new beginnings beckon. Such legacy shapers kindle our collective imagination with trails left blazing for others to pursue more consciously. Their audacity make known realities latent within potential yet unexplored, awakening our co-creative birthright. Consider the iconic Swami Vivekananda, whose fiery conviction in India's spiritual reawakening triggered not just personal but societal transformation. By exemplifying the nation's latent divinity before a global audience, he released currents of change that led to independence. Similarly, inventors like Nikola Tesla wielded thought as a creative matrix envisioning desired future in vivid detail and then actualizing them despite imposing odds. My brain is only a receiver from the universe. I obtain visions, inspirations, and intuition that guide me, noted Tesla regarding the wellspring of his unrelenting resolve. Though obscured in history, Tesla pioneered breakthroughs that made possible our electric-powered modern world. Such visionary sages reveal a little grasped truth. By consciously creating within, we dynamically shape without, to lead rather than follow, to elaborate co-creative dance choreographing our realities. We must commit to mastering our beliefs, perspectives, and imagination. How might we mindfully harness these profound creative forces? Nurturing empowering perspectives, our beliefs inhabit an inner sanctum underpinning perception's lens. They operate as mental filters, interpreting sensorial inputs. Consequently, belief systems guide our decisions, relationships, and actions, ultimately determining our results. Empowering beliefs like I am capable of remarkable feats thus lay robust foundations upon which to construct envisioned realities. However, limiting views regarding our abilities or worth erect fragile structure crumbling under adversity's strains. The composure of accomplished visionaries like Vivekananda, even amidst hostility, reveals unshakable faith in their purpose and talents. All power is within you. You can do anything. Believe in that, urged Vivekananda. By boldly challenging consensus through embodying his convictions, he altered India's history. Similarly, inventor Nikola Tesla manifested improbable innovations because, as he remarked, our virtues and our failings are inseparable. Like force and matter, when they separate, man is no more. Tesla viewed apparent flaws, including poverty and emotional trauma, as feedback, fortifying his resilience. Rather than internalize adversity as self-judgment, he harnessed it as creative impetus, driving his applied research. By questioning assumptions, engendering disempowering mindsets, we can reframe them constructively, dissecting adversarial notions like I am undeserving raises introspective queries. Does substantial evidence support this belief? How might this perspective productively evolve? By resolutely reprogramming our belief patterns, we transfigure self-limiting identities into empowering catalyst of creative change. Focusing the instrument of awareness, our consciousness wields immense power of deliberately focusing attention, sculpts tangibility from abstraction. Through sustained application upon mental models, vision precipitates into form, much like light particles coalescing into perceivable physically. The visions we imbue with emotional intensity through imaginations eventually achieve expression by spawning actions resonating at requisite frequencies. Essentially, reality conception births reality creation. Vivekananda perceived material existence as a light passing through the prism of consciousness, refracting into beautiful diversity. If you can concentrate your attention, the play is yours, he proclaimed, indicating that by consciously training focus, we reclaim divine authorship over creation's unfolding play. Without responding reflexively, where might we redirect attention and energy towards envisioning wholesome realities? Tesla also believed thoughts and emotions emanates outwards as a tangible force influencing what unfolds, noted in statements like, "My brain is only a receiver in the universe. There is a core from which we obtain knowledge, strength, and inspirations. I have not penetrated into the secrets of this core, but I know it exists." By consciously harnessing this invisible field underlying physically, Tesla pioneered applications translating stratospheric electrical potentials into regulated power distributed globally. The currents of consciousness thus serve as a creative source stream, energizing existence itself. To access these waves powering reality, we require stillness through practices, quieting our turbulent mental oceans. Meditation calms the ego storms into tranquil clarity in which perception stabilizes into our boundless inner field, an eternal realm of creative potential seeking expression in temporal forms like lives we inhabit. From this centered space of unified awareness, polarized perceptions dissolve, no longer rigidity defined by wounds or limiting identities. Infinite possibilities ripple. By resting as a space itself, we remember ourselves as creative beings traversing material domains ever briefly to manifest fleeting dreams into enduring realities before reuniting with eternal source once more.